Let's get a check of the forecast this morning with meteorologist Jordan Frazier. Hi, Jordan.
Hey guys, well, I will say the weather is certainly giving us a slap in the face today with our temperatures. It's going to be pretty hot by this afternoon, more in those mid to upper 80s with those 90s coming back by tomorrow. Now that's just rude at this point. All right, but this morning it doesn't feel too terribly bad. Yeah, we're still in those mid 60s like we have been for the last couple mornings or so, but it's dry air kind of sitting right over top of us. Now you wouldn't necessarily notice considering I do have some of that early morning fog, but a lot of it is just going to be low level kind of cloud cover throughout the day today until around your lunch hour. I have my eyes on this next cold front. That's really going to be making impacts as it moves into our region midday on Friday. So we're going to keep an eye on that because that's really bringing down our temperatures to a more fall-like condition, kind of more reminiscent of late October into early November. No rain on the radar right now. I don't expect to see any ahead of this frontal system. Any kind of significant rainfall is going to be staying well to the north in the central plains. All right, starting off today, I have a lot of cloud cover kind of hanging around. 64 as you're heading out the door today, and you know what? All right, not too bad as you start off heading back to school, to work, wherever you need to go to. Your lunch hour, it's still going to stay decently cool, just considering a lot of this cloud is going to be blocking out the sun throughout much of the day. So we get to the afternoon. Sun comes out, clouds clear out, and temperature starts to rise. I got more of those mid to upper 80s back in the forecast once again. Strong southerly winds keeping that warm air back in the region. Now, heading out the door, just be sure, give yourself maybe a couple extra minutes just to be on the safe side. Keep those headlights on. We got some patchy fog, most of which is going to be along the I-45 corridor, Brazos Valley. Some of it could push into the I-35 corridor, so we'll keep an eye on it throughout much of this morning. What about tonight, though? Ahead of the cold front, how bad is it going to be? 70. Yeah, that's well above average for this time of year. A lot of that is because of the southerly winds before the front comes in, still bringing in that warm air all throughout the region. But don't worry, once the cold front comes through, we start to see big changes coming in. It's first off going to be those northerly winds. Yep, it starts to come in late on our Friday afternoon and evening, really picking up as well. That's going to bring the cool and dry air back into the region, but it's also going to be picking up our wind as well. So you definitely want to hold on to your hats, at least for this afternoon. Gusts easily up to about 20-25 miles an hour. Same thing going into the late evening. Even going into tomorrow afternoon, I still see strong gusts just ahead of the front, and then once the front passes, it's calm for a little bit until we get into Saturday morning. Middle of the day, well, still definitely want to hold on to your hats, especially if you're going ahead and looking at the eclipse. Okay, I got it going through Midland, Odessa around 11:45, San Antonio around 11:53, and Corpus Christi right around noon as we push our way into our Saturday. Clear skies in the forecast. Make sure you got those eclipse glasses ready. I do have decreasing cloud cover throughout the next couple of days, but once that sun comes out, temperatures rapidly warm up. By Friday, notice for both Central Texas and the Brazos Valley, it's very hot to start and then it cools down pretty quickly. That's what the effects of the cold front typically do when we have it come through the middle of the day. By the next couple of days beyond that, yes, we drop down more of those mid 70s, low 50s, and even upper 40s for the lows going into early next week before the next warm up takes place.